How's it going, everybody? This is Cameron White with White Light Astrology, giving you guys your full moon horoscope for Taurus. How is it going, my bull cow thingies? This full moon is happening on Wednesday, the 24th. It's going to be exact at about noontime local. And this is a pretty big deal for you guys. This is your full moon. This is where you get to express. This is where you get to feel. And usually when we have the full moon in Taurus, things are very calm. You're getting centered. You're feeling grounded. However, Uranus is right here. Uranus has been in your guys' first house for a little while. So this whole shaking up of that, where Taurus wants to be calm and cool and collected, Uranus is kind of like, it's time to get out of that comfort zone. It's time to let go of that control and kind of let yourself, liberate yourself from whatever stagnation that you're kind of dealing with. And so as Uranus goes through Taurus, basically going through your first house, you're feeling yourself more, you're ready to kind of explode, get out of your comfort zone. This full moon, as it enters Taurus, is going to conjunct Uranus. This full moon is going to be in your first house, so you're already going to be more emotionally aware of yourself and how you're feeling. As the moon conjuncts Uranus, though, this is going to be a big stepping stone for you guys in order to kind of move forward. Uranus wants you guys to break free of whatever stagnation or whatever grounded, centered that you're kind of on right now. This moon is kind of like, hey, it's time to kind of feel this way. It's time to kind of let go. It's time to kind of make that jump and make that leap. The sun is also going to be in Scorpio as well because it's a full moon in Taurus. The sun is now going into your 7th house where Venus is retrograde, and this full moon in Taurus is highlighting this Venus retrograde. So what we talked about in the last video of the new moon in Libra, this Venus retrograde really is focusing on, okay, who are the people in your life? What are you holding on to? What's worth letting go of? What are you starting to see? What true colors are you starting to reveal about not only yourself but other people? And really, what do you need to kind of clear out at this moment? As this full moon happens and you really start to be more aware of how you feel about the situation, not so much of what other people are doing, this is going to be a big time to kind of go, okay, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm possessing, where do I need to calm myself? Where do I need to ground myself in as far as your own personality, your own sense of self, in order to make these healthy changes in relationships that you guys need? The biggest thing, though, is that this full moon is squaring the nodes. The nodes are in Leo and Aquarius. It's going to be squaring them literally exactly, so it's at the bend of the nodes. The North Node's in Leo, where you guys have been wanting to go more and more towards this direction of centering yourself on some confidence, on some bravado, and some charisma, having a lot of power and integrity. That's where you guys have been wanting to center yourself lately. And as this full moon happens, it's really asking you, okay, if this is the direction that you want to go in, how do you need to feel? What do you need to possess within yourself in order to achieve that? And really, who do you need to surround yourself with? Who are the people that are going to support you? Don't be afraid to see the true colors of people, especially as Venus is retrograde in your 7th house, where relationships and other people, it's getting very specific. It's getting very raw. It's getting very real. This full moon is also trining Saturn. So Saturn's in your guys' 9th house right now, where Saturn is kind of like, hey, what do you believe? Where are you limiting yourself on your beliefs? And where do you need to discipline yourself and have more maturity around really what you do believe? And when I say beliefs, I'm talking about your philosophy, your sense of spirituality. When it comes to your sense of self, what do you believe about yourself? Saturn right there can be making this really hard and really difficult for you guys to have a more confident sense of self or a confident sense of belief about yourself. But this full moon is trining it. Venus is sextiling it. This really comes back down to, what do you really believe? What do you want to accomplish out of these beliefs? What do you want to achieve and create out of these beliefs? And where do you need to get out of your comfort zone and take control of the situation and put yourself in a place of not necessarily power or authority, but really, where do you need to let go and receive? Where do you need to feel more of yourself? Where do you need to get out of your comfort zone? I can't hit on that enough in order to move forward. This full moon is going to be a big deal for you guys. I know Tauruses have been kind of like all over the place for the past couple months since Uranus has been there. This full moon's really going to be like, okay, this is what Uranus and Taurus is about. This is what you changing yourself and you kind of getting out of your comfort zone and liberating yourself from that stagnant ground. This is what this looks like. this is what it's supposed to feel like, and this is what it's going to look like as you move forward, especially as Venus is retrograding in your 7th house and this full moon is highlighting Venus. This is about, okay, where do you need to center yourself and ground yourself, and what is it going to take in order to do that? And it's going to take really looking at the relationships that you have in your life and really going, okay, is this worth it? Is this what I value? And is this what I want? So that's what I got for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever you do. And I'll be seeing you guys for your November horoscopes.